Hi Capricorns, welcome to Key Wisdom Tarot. My name is Ruth and I'm your Reiki Master and Tarot Reader and fellow Capricorn. Welcome to my channels again, darlings. Thank you so much for being here. This is your September love reading, and I'm going to be doing it in the same way that I did last month, the Tree of Life reading. They were very popular, so thank you so much for all your love and support. If you haven't subscribed already to my channel, please can you? I'm trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this month. So yeah, by the end of September, that's my target. And I know I can tell you about my targets, Capricorn, because I know you'll understand how important they are. Okay, my darlings, shall we get started? So, I mean, I really have been free. I feel like I can relax a little bit when I'm reading for Capricorns. The moon, oh my gosh, I don't know if you guys have felt it, but the moon energy, oh my word, has been very intense for me, actually. So we'll see what comes out this month. So I was going to say, actually, if you know what your moon sign is, I highly recommend you checking out that video as well, because I'm even in private readings, I've been connecting really strongly with the moon energy. Okay, this is our first card, your first card. Okay, wow. My gosh, Capricorn, when does that ever happen? Oh my god, that's hilarious. Okay, Capricorn, this is your overall energy and focus for the month, and it's a Lovers card, and this is the 3, 6, 8, the 9th reading I'm doing, and this is the first time the Lovers card has come out. So woo! Congratulations to us, Capricorn. Okay, I'm so happy about that. Okay, that is our it's all downhill from here. Okay, this is your overall energy or focus for the month. The next card is off the bottom, and this is what or who you could encounter or experience this month. The third card is your perspective or your recent past. The fourth card wants to come on. This one is your love potential or love lesson for this month. The fifth card is the challenge, and there's a few that want to come out. The sixth card, this is like burning me. This is the sixth card, which is your there's a few that want to come out. We always right, there we go. Wow, gosh, there might be one more actually. Let me see what that bottom one is. Okay, and the sixth card is your advice or how to achieve balance. These cards wanted to come out also, so I'll know when they want to come out in the reading, so I'll just pull them as supporting as and when. Oh my gosh, Capricorn, when does this happen? Okay, so the first card out is the Lovers card. What a lovely card to have as your overall energy and focus for this month. Now, before I talk about the obvious, the Lovers card, we'll talk about the other meaning of the Lovers card. And this is it's lovely actually, because there's a depiction of the Tree of Life on the Lovers card. This is Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, apparently. And this is obviously the angels there. I can't remember who that is actually, and it's not Cupid. Anyway, in order to experience this energy, there has to be a release of, in order to experience this unity, this balance, this harmony within us, this wisdom within us, with this beauty within us, which is what the Lovers represents, we have to have gone through, or we have to go through this process of releasing some of our the lower parts of ourselves that no longer serves us. Like, for example, if you're in a relationship and a person cheats on you, and then you be like, oh my god, I can't believe him, I hate him, or I hate her because she cheated on me, or I hate him because he cheated on whatever. That's a lower ego need, because what you're saying there is you're judging the universe there. You're saying, universe, you got this wrong. No, the universe didn't get it wrong. You had to go through that experience to learn how you're showing up in relationships, to learn how to accept your experiences as blessings, as moments of wisdom, which is what they are. Even the hardest experiences, and I know that that's a bit controversial to say that, but I say that remember what my channel is called, Key Wisdom Tarot. It's because the only wisdom that I talk of is my experience. So when I say to you, this awful thing happened and it's a blessing, if I can see something that's, as bad as some of the things that I've seen and experienced in my life as blessings, and believe me, that is what I mean about the unity, the harmony, the balance of the number 6. And that is why it's so difficult. That's why when this card turns up, everyone's like, oh, I'm gonna fall in love. I'm like, well, yeah, you could. But first of all, you've got to have compassion. You've got to understand the struggle, the difficulty, like represented by this mountain. But we are the goat, aren't we? So we can climb these mountains. This is what we're built for. We're built for that work, that effort, that strenuous. We're tenacious, Capricorn. We are tenacious. But we need tenacity to achieve love. You can feel love. Also, as well, I should actually talk about the other reading that everyone's wanting to hear. Yes, for some of you this month, this is saying that you are entering into either a deepening commitment, if you're in a commitment already, or into a relationship, a new love relationship. I'm just going to show you this because that's 211. And as you know, 2s are related to unions, unity, partnerships. And 1-1 is about a new opportunity. So really, this is exactly what this is for some of us. It's a new relationship coming our way. But remember, you've got to have done the work. I've done the work. So I hope you have as well. Okay, so next week we'll be like, oh, who are you dating? What happened? Anyway, okay, this is the next card. I think Taurus got this card actually in this same position. The next card represents what or who you could encounter or experience this month, and that is the Chariot. So the Chariot is related to Venus actually as well, and it's also related to, let me just check, the sign of Cancer. So some of us, if it's a who, could be dealing with a Cancer. For others of us, remember this is 6 and this is 7, isn't it? So this is progress. This is progressing through the major arcana. This is you're spending time being mindful. You're spending time being reflective. And you're the Fool, i.e. 0, the Fool, moving through the major arcana. This is the journey of the Fool, obviously, through the major arcana, isn't it? And you're taking that, which means that you're walking your path, you're living your truth, you're living as yourself. There's a unity between these two things. Again, as I said, this higher it's masculine and it's yin and yang, yin and yang. This is earth energy and heavenly. We call it earth and energy. But anyway, this is higher and lower egos, and this is you taking control of those things. So this is what you'll be experiencing this month: balance, true harmony, movement and victory in love. I mean, God, oh my gosh, when do we ever get cards like this, Capricorn? So that's amazing. There's a few other I don't know. Let's have a look at this one. Oh my gosh. Can you see that yet? I hope you can't. Are you ready for this, Capricorn? Oh my gosh! This is what you could encounter or experience this month. Oh my God, I'm so excited. God, why am I so excited, Capricorn? Oh my God. When I get readings like this, even to be fair, even if it's not for Capricorn, I had a reading like this for Gemini a couple of months. I remember it because it was a beautiful reading. A couple of months ago, and I was like, oh my gosh, Capricorn. I was like, this is amazing. So what you could encounter or experience this month is so I need to calm down. I don't know why I'm so excited, but what you could encounter or experience this month is the 2 of Cups. Now, again, as I was saying before when I showed you the clock, 2s are about partnerships, union, commitments. It's a real balance. It's a balance on both sides. It's on the Chariot, balance on both sides. There's equality. I was saying to my friend the other day, he's doing his thing, going through what he's going through at the moment, and I was saying to him, the universe always gives us what we want. So if you say to the universe, I want a or whoever you pray to, I want a relationship, I really want a relationship, I really want a relationship, the universe gives you a relationship. You end up doing everything within your power to hold on to that relationship, and it doesn't work. And that's because you realise, you learn, the wisdom you gain from that experience is that we shouldn't want to be in a relationship to want to be in a relationship, because when we get that, we realise that's not what we want. What we want is balance. We don't want someone to look after us, because you get somebody who wants to look after you and you feel smothered. Or you get someone that you want to look after, I want to take care of someone, and you end up finding a man baby or whatever you're into, or someone who's rubbish with money, or whatever, and you end up bloody taking care of them. What you want, what the wisdom that you learn is to release. I want a relationship, or I want someone to look after me, or I want someone to protect me, or I want someone to pay my bill, or I want someone who I can take care of. You learn to release those things with the Lovers card, to release that. You gain balance and move forward. And what you actually then start to ask the universe for is balance. I want somebody who I can be myself with. I want someone who respects me like I respect me. I want someone who respects themselves like I respect myself. It's balance that you crave, that you learn, that the Lovers teaches us. It teaches us balance. It teaches us harmony. It teaches us to release the things that don't serve us anymore. But you have to do it. It doesn't mean, just because we're getting all these cards doesn't mean, oh yeah, you're guaranteed. You've still got to do the work. We still have, and even if you do the work, and how hard that is, the other person has to do the work as well. They have to do, you both have to do it. But to be fair, it does look like there's a balance in energy here. So that's really good. So yeah. So far so good. Okay, this is your perspective or your past, the Hierophant. So your perspective, it could be actually, holding yourself to a higher standard, when it comes to your healing, when it comes to the things that you're letting go of, when it comes to the actions that you're taking. Fives are about change as well. We've got 5, 6, 7. That's crazy. So I'm just saying it's movement, because obviously this is past, isn't it? This is past. So in your past, it's number 5. Focus with 6 and on to 7. Anyway, what you encounter with 7. So you're making, some of us are literally making the way through the tarot. And the tarot is an archetype of experiences that you can, of a karmic experience, of a karmic cycle, if you will. So some of you are really in a really great place, feeling really great on this karmic cycle, on this path, and you've come from actually really dismantling things in your life that weren't serving you. You've made those changes, whether it was an institution, you were institutionalized in your thinking. So you thought, I'm the wife, I need to be at home cooking, or he's the husband, he should go out to work. It's as if those institutionalized, that way of thinking, that structured way of thinking, of being, of living, has been dissolved for some of you. For some of you, it could be that you are finally out and proud. You're finally saying to your family, to your friends, I'm gay, and you're out and proud. And it was dismantling that way of thinking, or because I've been married to a man, I'm a woman, and because I've been married to a man, everyone thinks I'm heterosexual, but really I'm not, and I'm breaking that rule. I'm breaking out of that prison, that mental prison that kept me stuck. And you've done that. I mean, some of you could be past perspective. This is obviously also related to Taurus. We've got Lovers is Gemini, not that matters, but not in that instance where it is, but it could be, I suppose. And what's the and that's Cancer, as we said, water sign. So, the signs represented. Anyway, so let's look then at the love potential, or I can't wait until you see this reading, Capricorn. I'm so excited. I'm filming this on Tuesday and you won't see it till Wednesday, but oh my God, I'm so excited. Anyway, okay, this is love potential or love lesson for this month. And this is the card. Wow. This is cooperation. This is the 3 of Pentacles. This is really working together with, not just with another person, but with the universe. Number 3 is a the number of the ascended masters. The ascended masters are, you know, Buddha, Jesus, you know, Mikao Yusui, you know, all those great souls that went before us that added to our spiritual understanding. They're what we call the ascended masters. So whenever we get a number 3, whether it's 3 of swords, 3 of pentacles, 3 of wands, whatever 3 it is, it's the universe shining a light on an aspect of something for you. It's the universe, that's the universe's input in saying, in encouragement, in moving in a specific direction, moving through healing with the 3 of swords, through feeling that pain and recognizing you need to move through it with the 3 of swords. And in this instance, it's about working together with the universe to build something, and working together with the universe to either, if it's you solitary, you and the universe working together, it's the universe saying, okay, what actions are you going to take now? Do you feel inspired to move towards in love? If it's with another person, this is you and the other person working together, you know, feeling inspired to work together, you know, working to build something solid. You know, because in the past you could have had this, you know, you could have had this 4 of Pentacles. Now this is our energy. Some of you could be dating a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, because there's other earth energy here as well. Not that that's matters, I'm just mentioning it. But it looks like there was this energy before. There was this energy of the 4 of coins, 4 of Pentacles. It looks like that energy was there before, but obviously we're moving on from that energy with the 3 of Pentacles. It's interesting how, I wonder why this has happened. Maybe it is divine intervention. Maybe it's a surprise event or something that comes. You know, there's something that sort of, you know, if you've been the one ignoring the commitment or the relationship, or whether it's been the other person ignoring the commitment or the relationship, it's as if there's magic involved here. You know, the universe is involved, or I don't know, there could be a surprise meeting or unexpected contact, something that moves this energy, something that moves this. I want to know what moves this energy. I mean, it says the Magician, which means that to be fair, that could mean that they move themselves. I.e., if this is you. So this could be you, Capricorn. This could be you choosing to not move toward a commitment, or choosing to stay in a relationship that's not serving you. You apply it. Or it could be the other person, okay? And it could be any sign with the Magician, or it could be an earth sign, but that doesn't matter. But something, if it's you, this is action. It's number 1. And it's also intervention, divine intervention. So it's number 1, and it's taking action. It's moving towards something. So this could be, you know, you or the other person suddenly realizing or saying, I want to move. I want to go in a different direction. I want to start working together. I want to move out of this energy. So it really looks like that's happening for some of you. You know, I'm not going to say that. But it would be really nice, wouldn't it, if that would actually happen for some people. I really hope it does. But remember, you know, the effort that it takes for you to heal, the work, the time that you put into that, the other person on the 2 of Cups has to put that effort, that work, that energy into it as well, okay? It can't all be just you. It has to be both of you. And that's why you learn compassion, because just think how hard it is for you to overcome heartbreak. And you're trying, you're enlightened, you know, you're putting the effort into it. So just imagine the other person who doesn't ever watch the horoscope videos. They don't watch Key Wisdom Tarot. They don't, you know, try to do their meditation. Just think how hard it is for them to overcome whatever their karma is. So that's why, you know, whenever we see the Lover's card and the 2 of Cups, yeah, it's amazing. But also, we've got to recognize, that's what teaches us the compassion, the understanding that if I struggle so hard, and I'm someone who tries to be reflective and tries to meditate and tries to be mindful, and it took me this long, how hard must it be for the person that is my twin flame, the person that is my 2 of Cups? How hard must it be for them as well? And they're not even, you know, going down the same path as me. So that's why, you know, a Lover's card's never a guarantee, but there's definitely there really does just seem to be movement. There really does seem to be movement. I feel like I need to come to this wow card next. They really just seem to be... I mean, I cannot wait for you to see this reading. Oh my gosh. It's like a joke. I mean, I'm taking another thumb. No, I'm not going to show that on the thumbnail. If I showed you that on the thumbnail, you'd be like, this is too good, this reading. Wow. There's movement, and it feels like this is the energy that you're moving into. This is the energy that you're moving into. Some of you will. Some of you really will. And, you know, congratulations. I really hope it happens for you. I really hope it happens for me. I really hope it does. But as I said, you know, you've got to have compassion for the other person, because if you're in a separation from somebody, or if you are struggling to meet somebody, or you have been struggling to meet somebody, you've got to understand that that's why healing takes so long. That's why sometimes it can take us so long to connect with that person, because we both have to do the work independently and then come back together. So, but yeah, there's movement. And, you know, this 10 of Cups, remember these cards here are the love potential for the month. So yeah, anyway, challenge, I'm going on a bit here. Challenge is death. So challenges is transformation. You know, the challenge is, I mean, what a challenge. I mean, to be transformed. I mean, God, that's you know, to allow that to come through, to allow that to come in. And I don't, you know, this is what we need, this is what we need to be transformed, don't we? That energy, whether that's you or whether that's the other person, that's the energy that needs to be transformed. So by the death card, I mean, as I said, I celebrate when I see this card. It's number 10, so it's a 1 and a 3. A 1, again, a new beginning, the chance at a new beginning, an inspired new start with like an ace. And a 3, the universe is input. The universe is saying, we're shining a light on this experience. This is something you need to go through. The ascended masses are linked to the number 3. You know, 3s are about your understanding. 3s are about recognizing that a change needs to be made, or that you need to go through this transformation. And that might be you, or it might be the other person. But that is the challenge for this month. And to be fair, it's not a bad challenge. I mean, it looks like the... This is... Can I just say, did you see me shuffle the cards? I shuffled the cards. This is like a dream reading. It looks like the challenge is overcome, because you clearly have something to celebrate, Capricorn. I'm like, I'm in shock. You know, you see, as I pull the cards, okay, I read intuitively. You know, these cards came out when they came out, and I'm just reading the cards. That's what I'm doing. You know, the energy, I feel like, what it feels like to me is that, and I know what it's been like for some people. I know what it's been like. And, you know, if this is so opposite for your reading, if you're like, if you're a Capricorn, you watch my videos and you're like, this is just not for me, Ruth, like what? I would say to you, look at your moon sign video, because I'm really connecting very strongly to people's moon signs. So that might be more resonant for you. If this is something that you want, if this is something that you are trying to get, recognize and remember that it's either you or the other person that needs to, that goes through a transformation this month. And it's something that is something that you can celebrate. I mean, it could be that people always say third party relationships, blah blah blah, you know, but this is really saying the end of that. There's the end of a third party relationship anyway. Again, another number 3. You know, there's a lot of 3s here, isn't there? It's interesting, but you know, we've got balance. You know, we have that balance. 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You know, we're moving on. There's movement. There's progress. Final card is the advice or how to achieve. Wow. I couldn't. It's like I've written this reading. It's like I've literally picked the cards. After death comes a new start, comes a new world, and this is what these cards are basically: endings and beginnings, transformations. That's what these cards basically mean, and really feeling differently. So if you have been angry at someone for the last 6 months, or Tiny, you don't. He's licking his bum. Can you see him? You don't tell it. Good boy. You go. You lie down. If you are, he's so cute, isn't he? If you are, can you see him? Oh, look at him. So if you have been in separation, for example, for a few weeks or a few months, whatever, and you don't tell it, Tiny. If you are in separation, for example, a few weeks, few months. This is saying there could be a complete. You could start September you could end September in a completely different position that you started, and this might come from a come seemingly completely out of the blue for some of you. I mean, I literally can't believe that I'm seeing these cards for us, of all people, Capricorn, because it never seems to happen. I'm only joking, you know. I mean, I really hope that obviously you get this. You know, this is the card though, and this is, you know, really, it is about decisions as well, isn't it? I'll just move the camera around again. You've had enough of tiny. It is about decisions. I love this card. So it's a choice. It's a choice. So you've got to choose, Capricorn, whether or not you, and so does the other person, you know. And there's a connection. Whenever we see this card, we know there's definitely a connection. Even if you're separated, she's thinking about you, or he's thinking about you. You're thinking about him. You're thinking about her. That's how it is. You know, there's no doubt about that. With these cards especially, we've got a lot of major arcana. I mean, look, they're all major. Look. Major arcana, yeah. We've got all these major arcanas. We've got all the love energies. We've got the joy. We've got the celebration cards. We've got the transformation cards. So it looks like there's going to be a change in a soulmate relationship. And some of you might be... Taurus's reading is called Soulmate Situation. And I said in that reading, I feel like the Two of Cups should be coming out. I've just done their reading. And I really, for some of you, you could be dating a Taurus. But it could be any, it doesn't matter. It could be any sign. It could be a water sign. There's lots of cups here. But there's a choice, Capricorn, to be made this month. And that's, as I said, for you and for that other person. And those choices have to be made independently. And, you know, obviously I always think, oh God, I'm making that decision. I do the work that I'm doing because I want to get to the point that I want to get to, etc. You know, and you might feel like that, and you might be doing that, and let's hope that the other person is as well. I mean, this is what I mean. You need to send them this video, send them to Key Wisdom Tarot, and yeah, get them to watch this video. Okay, Capricorn, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I'm thinking about disabling the comments because I've got so much to do with the website and the Instagram and the private readings. So I'm thinking about disabling the comments. I am, however, going to be posting another video this month, just looking at the astrology energies and announcements for September. Check out that video. You will be able to comment on this video, on that video, and as well, people have been asking about additional readings and free readings. I'll be doing those this month, so from now on. So check out the additional September astrology energies video that I'll be posting on the same day, Wednesday, 9 p.m. UK time. Where that'll be posting for you guys as well. Okay, Capricorn, I know that you like this reading, because how can you not if it's a love reading? So please like this video, and please, I reckon you should send it to that person that you're separate from. No. Share the content, yeah, because this is an amazing reading, and wow, I might just call this reading wow. Oh my God. Okay, thank you so much, Capricorn. Even Tiny, look at even Tiny's like, yeah, this is a good look. Tiny knows, man, this is a good reading. Anyway, thank you so much, Capricorn, for all your love, your support. And I'll see you back in a couple of weeks with your next bi-weekly reading. If you want a private reading, it's keywisdomtarot@gmail.com. Yeah, thank you, my loves. Take care, fellow Capricorns. Have a wonderful September. I'll see you all soon. Take care. Bye.